Wow, it's really coming down now. Okay, sit rep. We just got hit by a huge rainstorm and then a massive amount of wind, and we really shook. And I've got the awning out. Luckily I pegged it down. That were above my head, they're there. So I was standing over there, and that's above where I was standing, above my head now. Wow, that's a lot deeper than yesterday. I'm not going to mess around here. I'm going straight through. I'm not going to stop to film because this is going to come up to my doors. Welcome back everybody to another camping with Tony from AB Camping. I've got Bernie, the border collie, in the truck. We're in New Zealand coming into winter. It's absolutely grim weather and it's going to get a whole lot worse. We've got to get all set up, get the awning out, get ready for some good food and a good camp. So let's get to it. Hey Bernie, come on then. First of all, I've got to give Bernie his treat. You're a treat, Bernie. Come on then. Come on, Bernie. Sit pretty. Sit. Good boy. Sit pretty. Good boy. Awesome, all set up. That's all we have to do. Oh, it's so grim. Okay, so the plan is an overnight camp. The rain, let me just cover the camera up a bit. The rain is meant to get very, very heavy. We had to come through a few fords to get here. We'll see what it's like going back. I've got a feeling it's going to be quite tricky conditions getting out of here tomorrow. But we won't have to worry about that tonight. Tonight we're going to have a fire here. We're going to have a pizza and we're just going to chill. But for now, I think I want to sit inside, dry off a bit, get the heating on and walk you through the van and all the improvements and changes I've done to it. Because this thing is now absolutely epic and I've decided to keep it. I'm keeping Buddy the camper van. Right, let's give you a walk around. First of all, we've got to get Bernie back in here because I can't have him wandering off. Oh. Hi, Bernie. How you doing? Right, let's give you a rundown of Buddy the camper van. So first of all, let's get some lighting on. So this is going to be Bernie's spot just here. That's his bed. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be sleeping up here. Let's get the thermometer outside so we can see what the temperature is. I've got a gauge up here. It's 23 Celsius in here at the moment. So we'll just plonk that there. Okay, so what modifications are made? Well, one is Starlink. Starlink is mounted on the back. I've had to run that off the inverter, which is just cooling down at the moment here. The reason I've had to do that is 12 volt sucks. It really does suck unless you've got a massive cable, and I don't have it, so I've had to run that off the inverter and the 240 volt. You can see I'm using, with the fridge and everything running, 5 amps right now, and that should last over 2 days because I've got 300 amp hours of battery power. Thank you for my kisses, Bernie. Let's get the heating on. Okay, so that's the diesel heater, which is down here. I've also got gas heating, which I won't need to use, I don't think. If I did need to, I've installed a switch here, just here. You can see the switch, like that. That turns on the gas. It's gas solenoid. So rather than me having to go out and open the cupboard and turn the gas on and then turn the gas off at night or whatever, I can control that from inside now. So I installed that myself, wired that up. The hot water is now all fixed. So the hot water system is here, which runs off gas. And I've removed this gas solenoid switch because this doesn't do anything. The previous owner had actually disconnected it. I didn't realize. The shower and the toilet are now fixed and running. That's full to the brim. And the tap in here is now running as well. The only thing that I haven't managed to fix is the water pump staying on continuously. Even when it's pressurized, it won't stop. And I think that's to do with the pressure switch inside the water pump. So I need a new water pump, basically. What else have I done? New suspension all the way around. I'll go out and show you what's happened out here. Oh, and you can hear the diesel heater just starting up. So I've got new suspension, which you can only really see underneath. It's bright red somewhere under there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But brand new suspension, front and rear, brand new springs. There's the Starlink running now off 240 volt. Got new vents on the back. My hot water heater is now running. This is the hot water heater. Yeah, it's an absolute weapon now, as it should be. Let me just give you a wipe. And the awning, I could peg this out if I feel it's going to get a bit windy, but look, I can't see any wind at all at the moment. None. It's forecast to be windy, but I think we're in such a protected spot here that we're not going to get hit. So unless I actually get some winds, I'm not going to bother pegging these down, but I do have pegs just in case. Don't know what Bernie's up to. So what I think we need to do is get a coffee on, and then let me explain this camp, and let me explain why I've decided to keep this buddy, the camper van, and what the plans with it are. First of all, I need to get out of this, take the sweater off, because I'm going to roast in here pretty quickly. So I've got 2 taps, drinking water and mains water. So to make it a bit easier so I don't have to do that every time, I'm going to fill up a couple of these jugs, these Nalgene's. So I don't have to come and put the pump on every single time I want to have water. All right, coffee time. And if you're wondering where Bernie is, he's under here. He's always under here. He seems to live under my feet, don't you, Bernie? Okay, coffee. Got my Iwatani grill. And in case you're wondering, a carbon monoxide alarm, and I've got the roof vent open. So we've got fresh air coming in, not a problem. So, to my regular followers, you'll know I got a Toyota Troopy called Brucey. Let me bring you closer. So I got a Toyota Troopy called Brucey that I wanted as an expedition vehicle. And I thought, well, I'm getting rid of the Ranger, and the Troopy does everything. Do I really want this as well? Do I need this? So I was going to get rid of it, and I told everyone I was getting rid of it. But you know what? I've done so much work on it to improve it, to make it superb, with all the battery banks, electronics, suspension, engine work. This thing runs beautifully now. Cleaned it up, tidied it up, put leather everywhere. This was all old stuff like this before. So much work, lighting, you name it. I've done it all. The hot water system, fixing everything. I put a TV in, the works. I just thought, well, what am I doing? I've literally just finished upgrading it. Why am I selling this now? This thing is the perfect vehicle. The only thing is, I don't like using it in extreme winds. It's no good. And also, if I've got to drive a really long way. It's too exhausting to drive this thing a long way. It doesn't have the power that the Troopy has. So I will be alternating between the two vehicles. I won't be getting rid of it. I'm also going to be doing tent camps using the Troopy as well. I'll use the Troopy the same way I use the Ranger, except I can sleep in the Troopy if I have to. So you're going to be seeing tent camps as well. So maybe the one after this camp will be a tent camp. And I'm thinking of tenting up in the pines near my house. So yeah, that's the plan, and that's the reason. That's why I've decided to keep Buddy, the camper van, just because it's such an awesome vehicle. It really is. I love this thing. But right now, what we need to do is have something to eat. It's 2 p.m. I don't want to eat until later, much, much later. So we're going to have some noodles. I'm going to have this coffee first, but then we'll put some noodles on and take it from there. Wow, it is chucking down. We'll go for a wander in a bit after I've had this. Do my noodles. We'll go for a wander and I'll show you around and show you the river, and then we'll see it before and after. What the river looks like now versus what the river's going to look like tomorrow morning after we've had this torrent. But right now, I just want to have my coffee. Cheers, everybody. Hello, Bernie. What's he doing under here? Look at him taking up all the floor space. Time for noodles. Oh, okay, so we've got Indomie spicy gourmet noodles, 5-pack, spicy red curry. Yum. I'm starving. Right, so what we'll do is take some of the hot water I had from cooking my coffee up. We'll put this on to boil. Won't take long. And then these take cooked noodles, 400 ml of water for 5 minutes. Boil noodles in briskly boiling water. Oh, and simmer for 3 minutes, I see. And then you mix all the components together, which should be somewhere in here. Packet. Here we go. So I need a bowl, and we'll put all that stuff in. Easy! And then we'll have some lovely, non-nutritious noodles. Right, actually, I'm gonna double bag them. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have 2 sets. Okay, and we are already boiling here. Yep. That was quick. Right, so these only need to go in for 3 minutes. Now the thing with noodles is everyone's got their own way of doing them. It's a fact. Some people add things to them, add eggs to them, whatever. I'm not that complicated, honestly. Okay, we'll simmer that for, I'd say 4 minutes, and then we're good to go. Right, 3 minutes is up. Could do with a colander. Oh, steaming. Sorry, you're getting all steamy. Let me put this fan on. I forgot I even had that. Should have done this outside. Okay, I'm going to keep some of the water in. All right, let's go eat. You really do lie in the worst possible place. Right under my feet. Okay, let's add all that in. Oh yeah. All the packs. Oh, I can smell the red curry. I lived in Asia 20 years and I love Padang red curry. Absolutely love it. Red curry in Thailand, Massaman curry, green curry, yellow curry, it's all great. Indian curry, everything. I love curry. Favorite food. Okay, now I think we'll have this with a zesty drink. Oh no, carnage. All right, we're gonna have a Coke Zero, vanilla Coke Zero. Cleaned all my mess up. Let's save battery. Even though I've got loads, it's good to save it. Right, we got zesty. Get rid of our rubbish. I've got a little bin around this corner in the kitchen. In case you haven't noticed or seen, this is my full kitchen. And then in here, I did say earlier, but there's my bathroom, toilet, hot and cold shower. Be using that tomorrow morning, I think. Awesome. And I've even got my slippers with me. What a great setup. All right, let's feast. Oh, this smells amazing. If you have noodles a lot, what's your favorite brand? Where'd you get yours from? When I lived in Tokyo, the noodle selection in the 7-Eleven was incredible, and they all tasted so good. But then in Seoul, in Korea, I had some fantastic, really, really hot noodles. I can't remember what they're called. They begin with a B. It just blows your brains out. B for blows your brains out. This is going to be so good. I'm salivating. Sodium content through the roof here. Very, very unhealthy. Don't let your kids have these. Okay, bon appetit, everybody. Mmm. Yum. Oh, it's quite dark out there. Right, we'll have this. We'll take Bernie for a wander and we'll go down to the river. Oh yeah. Right, I'm suited and booted. Let's go for a walk, go look at the river. What do you think, Bernie? Should we go to the river? Come on then. So everything's locked up. Got my lights on in there, but that's about it. And the heating's running on low. This way, Bernie. Other way. Come on. And just in case you're wondering, it's very, very slippery here. And I did wheel spin a bit. The truck is 4-wheel drive. So all-wheel drive, it's got low and high ratio, diff locked. You just set the hubs at the front to 4-wheel drive, and inside you can adjust what level of 4-wheel drive you need. But it's a very, very capable vehicle designed for the ski fields of Japan. So let's go and have a wander. Oh, it's really starting to come down now. I forgot Bernie's harness. He has a bright yellow harness, but there's no one here, so it's okay. We've got the whole place to ourselves. No one is stupid enough to be here except us. Well, me. I dragged Bernie along, but he loves it. He's going to need a big toweling off when we get back. Walking in the rain. If you've got wet weather gear and you're 100% waterproof, the only thing better is walking in the snow. So here's the site. Done many a camp here. Some great camps just there. Last time I came here in Buddy, I parked out here and I had massive leaks, huge puddles in there. You should go back and look at that video. Absolute nightmare. I had to drain it all. I found out what it was. It was the awning hadn't been sealed after it had been installed, so I had to redo all that, and then boom, waterproof. Come on, Ben. He's been here a few times, so he should know the way down to the river, which is going to get much, much bigger by tomorrow. There it is. It's very shallow right now. It's been pretty dry here recently. Had one massive rainstorm and that was it. Come on, Bernie, let's show everyone where the river is. Got to be careful, very slippery down these steps. I don't know what Bernie's looking for. Come on. Bernie, come on. Let's go down to the river. Oh, very slippery. This is a good opportunity for Bernie to have a little swim, because tomorrow, after all the rain tonight, this river is going to be so high. And it'll be way too dangerous at that point. Past the little cave. Oh, these rocks are so slippery. I've got to be careful here. Hang on. Wow. Oh. Yeah, past the little cave. Imagine camping in there. I don't think so. And here we go. New Zealand. The beauty of New Zealand. Just wow. The water is usually much clearer than this, but it's because it's been raining now for a few hours, so there's some sediment. Come on, Bernie. Come on, Bernie, come. So you see all these massive logs up here, way up, even above my head. Up here, that's how high the river got. It comes around here, it climbs all the way up this bank, and it's so violent, it deposits all these massive logs. This thing, when it gets flowing, is pretty deadly. It takes quite a while to rise, but once it does, my word, the power. And it just cuts through this corner here. Bernie, come on. What's this? Got a stick. Bernie, what's this stick? Go on. I mean, he's wet anyway. Might as well keep getting wet. Bolly is the stick retriever. Bernie isn't so much. Bernie, stick. Go on. Go on. No. No. It's Bolly. He won't do it without Bolly. He's not a retriever, he's a purebred border collie. A farm dog, basically. He's just not into fetching sticks. He lets Bolly, his sister, swim in there and get them for him. He's having a good sniff around. Wow, look how high it went. It went all the way up where he is up there. How beautiful is this? We're only 60 meters above sea level here. Not very high at all. Come on, Bernie. I don't want him getting a possum. Come on. Come down here. Come on. Bernie, come. There might be a possum up there. Don't want him bailing it. Come on. No predators at all in New Zealand. No lions, no wolves, no snakes. Only one mildly poisonous spider, or two mildly poisonous spiders. That's it. Other than that, nothing. Just humans. And some animals that were basically imported a couple hundred years ago, 300 years ago. Big rock. Very strange rocks. These boulders have washed down in the river. Imagine the force required to move boulders this big down this river. And look, it's perched one right up there on that rock there. Unbelievable power. Beautiful. Alright, I think we're going to walk back up the other way, but yeah, I wanted you to see what the river looks like now versus what it's going to look like. And if it's looking a bit misty, that's because it is very misty. 100% humidity and chucking down. Yeah, I wanted you to see what the river looks like now and what it's going to look like tomorrow morning. Absolutely drenched. Got to dry all this gear out in front of the heater. Right, we're going to walk back up and then I'll just show you briefly where we're parked up, what there is, the facilities around here as well. Come on, Bernie. Good boy. Woo. Right, so you've got tent area here. You've got public toilets. Quite handy. I've got a toilet in my van though, so don't need a stinky long drop, which is what that is. It's got some water supply. That's not for drinking, it's without boiling. You're better off just getting the water from the river. Come on. Man, this place is going to get absolutely saturated. When I've camped here before, this just floods. And when my camper van, when Buddy leaked and I was here, absolute nightmare. Come on, Benny. This whole area was flooded. It was just so squishy. So yeah, this is the campsite. Being tucked up in the back there is quite nice. But I like my private secure little spot around this corner. Camped here before a few years ago with Bruno, my previous border collie. Passed away a couple of years ago. Bless him. Miss you, Bruno. We camped here, we did a tent in a tent. That was a great camp, great video. Bruno was hilarious, he had a great time. I had a great time. It's just such a lovely spot, and New Zealand is fantastic. If you get a chance to come, you've got to give it a shot. It's a great place. We do get better weather than this. So there's another sort of private, semi-private spot here that links to the main campground. And I'm tucked through here. Oh, Ben, you're going to take a lot of toweling off. And there's Buddy. What an awesome van. So cool. Short wheelbase. It just goes. And being four-wheel drive just makes it awesome. Why do I call it Buddy? Because it's an Isuzu Elf. Buddy the Elf from the movie. Wow, it's really coming down now. Gutter. Holy moly. Now, it's meant to get really bad later tonight. So the plan is to sit out here at some point, have a fire, and cook my pizza as well on the pizza oven out here. Still too early. I'm gonna wait till it's a bit dark. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, something like that. So I'm just gonna chill now and wait for then. Maybe watch a movie, but we'll bring you back later. Isn't that right, Bernie? Good boy. Holy moly, check this out. Wow, it's really coming down now. But we are warm and dry in here. I think we've got something like 200 mil of rain to fall tonight, which is a lot of rain. Oh boy. And touch wood, no leaking in here yet. Let's hope it stays that way. He's preening under there in front of the heater. What a lucky boy. So it's 5:30. It's pitch black outside, absolutely pelting down. Well, I say it's pitch black. When I open this window, it's probably... Oh no, it is. Yeah. Yeah. You can hear it, you can't see it. I'll have to put lighting on later. Right, so what we're going to do is turn on the gas, which is here. Let's put the gas on, and then we're going to put the hot water on. There we go. So that's running. You can hear it roaring in the back. And I need the hot water for washing up, things like that. I've done some washing up, but just to have a full tank of hot water would be good. That takes about, I think, 20 minutes to half an hour to be full, because it's a big tank of water. And it will stay hot for a long time, even long enough probably for the morning to have a shower. But that means in the morning you can just top it up a bit. So what we've got to do is we've got to give Bernie his dinner, and then we'll go outside, light the fire pit. Doing your dinner, Bernie? Get on then. There you go. Go on then, Bernie. Good boy. Now Bernie's on a strict diet, which is why he has to have that specific kind of food, and he doesn't like me putting water in it. He prefers it dry. I guess he likes the crunch. Right, as soon as he's had his dinner, we'll put the fire pit on. Okay, time to set the fire pit up. Find out, Bernie. Important things first is the chair. Wow, this rain is just pouring in from the side. I don't know if you can see it on the camera at all. It's absolutely gushing in. Let's get some lighting set up. Make it a bit brighter out there. Now, I forgot Bernie's light for his collar, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on him. So I've got these lights, these lanterns, just hanging them here. Give me a bit of ambience. I know you can't see it. Right, fire pit. Bernie! Bernie! Stay close, puppy, come on. Right, while Bernie's here, while I'm out here, come on Bernie, in, on your bed, come on. Because I haven't got the collar on, I'm just focusing on this. I need to keep him somewhere I know where he is. Tell you what, it's nice to be doing this and be dry and warm. Oh, come on. All right, now we're not going to have a huge fire. I just wanted something to sit by while I have dinner. Just got some kindling. Got some fire lighter. All right. just want a cozy fire, and especially as we're under the tarp, under the awning, I can't let it get too high. I mean, it's soaking wet, the awning anyway, so it's just going to be steaming. Okay, that's good. Keep that there. Right, let's close that. We don't want to get a load of smoke in, which we're doing. Okay, now the wind was blowing through this way. Once it gets hot enough, it'll stop smoking. Maybe I'll move the camera around just because of the smoke. How's that? Is that better? Great success. Okay, this is already stopped smoking, so let's just move the fire over here, just a bit out of the view. Okay, now for dinner, I've got two choices. I can either make pizza, which would be on my pizza oven, which will go here. Hi, Bernie. Hello, puppy. So I can cook that on here, or I could make burgers, which would be a lot easier on the gas, much easier. But I want to go for pizza, so let's do that. Okay, first things first, we've got to plug the pizza oven in. All right, that goes straight up to 100 amps. Let's set the timer for just a few minutes. We'll set the temperature to 3. Okay, now while we're waiting for that, I've got my pizza base here. So I need chopping board. Let me move you back a bit. It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier doing this inside. But it's okay. This is camping. We're out and about. Alright, why won't this open? Come on. Alright, so we've got stone bake ultra thin pizza base. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be so good. Right, on top of that, we want our tomato paste. I'm making quite a mess in there. I'm going to towel the floor off. Okay, so got to put all of our tomato base on. Like so. Oh, this smells delicious, this pizza base. Tomato sauce. So I can't tell what the temperature is right now because I've got the window open, so it's affecting the heater. We need longer than that. All right, and then I've got 2 types of salami, pepperoni and Spanish salami. So let's go with the Spanish salami first. The rain seems to have died down just for a few minutes. Tonight is when it's meant to get pretty bad. A bit of Spanish, and we want some pepperoni on here. Pepperoni. And then what I'm going to do is put some cheese. I've got Parmesan. I like Parmesan. I know you may use mozzarella, but I prefer Parmesan. So we'll put some Parmesan on. Oh, this smells so good, the Parmesan. This is how we're going to do it. So we've got the pepperoni buried under the cheese. This is going to be so good. And then we'll put a few more pieces on top. So it's like double layer. And this is so messy. Trust me, this is going to be a good pizza. Okay. My fire pit has died down nicely. The flames were getting quite bad there. There we go. And there we have it all ready to go. We've got ultra thin pizza base, tomato paste base, pepperoni and salami, Parmesan cheese, and more pepperoni salami. So I just need this to get up to temperature. I'm giving it 5 minutes. We'll put it on, give it, say, 4 or 5 minutes in there at a 3, maybe a 4. And then it'll be dinner time. All right, time to put the pizza on. Perfect timing. All right, in it goes. Turn that down to a 2 or 3. And we'll crank that for 4 minutes. And then we'll have pizza. I need a zesty. Got some caffeine-free Coke Zero. Cheers, everybody. That was very refreshing. Okay, just 5 minutes. All right, I think we're good. Switch this off. All right, now must not drop this on the floor. Oh, perfect. Look at that. An absolutely perfect meat eater's pizza. Salami, pepperoni, oh, Parmesan. Yum. Realise my door is getting soaking wet here. It's alright, Bernie. Don't break the table, Tony. Quite crispy. Sorry about the arse shot. I didn't sharpen my pizza knife. Okay, we're good. Now you might see Bernie pop his head up. Haha! Come on, this is the life, right? Check it out. I'm warm. Actually, I'm toasty in front of this. I'm dry. It's chucking down. Can't really see much. And I've got pizza. What's not to love? Oh, hot. Okay. Bon appetit, everybody. Hot, hot, hot. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Mmm. Oh, that's so good. So good. The crust is perfect. Mmm. I can't see if he's watching through the window. Are you okay, Bernie? Oh well, if he sticks his head up, you'll know. Oh, this is so good. Mmm. Bon appetit, everybody. And thanks again for coming on these trips with me. I hope you're enjoying them. If you do, then please leave a comment. Not many comments lately. A lot of views, but not many comments. Just go and make a comment. If it made you hungry, if you want a pizza, if you're enjoying it, it means the world. Honestly, it does. Thanks very much. Mm-mm-mm. I'll bring you back when I have a cigar and a hot chocolate. Oh, right, let's put a hot chocolate on. I'm having Greg's Cafe Gold. That pizza was epic, but I'm now so full. I've saved, I think I could have a little bit of dessert later on, and my wife has made me some Eccles cakes again and some oatmeal raisin cookies, so that might work. And you can see Bernie up here. Bless him. And I've got a cigar. As soon as this water's boiled, we'll do a quick cigar time. Now Bernie is looking at me at the window because he wants to come out. It's just soaking out here. I'd have to keep him here. I can't let him wander off because I can't see him. I haven't got his collar. So he's got to stay close. So we'll let him out, but he's got to stay close. Come on then. You've got to stay close, Bernie. We're going to have to towel you off afterwards. Okay? We will keep him close. So this Iwatani cooker is windproof, very windproof. So it does a great job in these conditions, and it heats the gas canister up as well. Wow, I hope you can see me. There's so much rain. All I can see is a wall of water coming down. It's incredible. He's drinking from the puddle. Yeah, right there is his water inside. Hey? Wet dog. Oh, there we go. Boiled. All right, so we are having I hope you can see me. I hope I'm in focus. It's so difficult filming in these conditions. We're having a Monte Cristo number 4. Thanks again for coming, everyone. Much appreciated. I think tomorrow is going to be way worse. I think it's going to be very interesting to drive out of here in the morning. So we'll wait and see. I think I might bring you a bit closer actually, because you're right over there in the rain. Let me bring you in. Oh yeah. Hopefully that's a bit better. So the wind, I can feel some rain here, because there's some fine rain in with the heavy rain, just a little bit here, just over here. The wind is blowing the smoke right at the camera. I cannot believe it. Unbelievable, my luck. But from that angle, you can see Bernie, which is great, isn't it, Bernie? Thanks again, everyone, for coming on this. I don't really have much to say, except I just want to, in this cigar time, talk about the future of me having a cigar on this channel. Bernie, hey, come on, stay close. Bernie, come on. Now, I've been doing this 5 years, and in cigar time, I've always talked about topics and sports and TV shows and things like that, what I'm doing. Hello, my puppy. Come and lie down here. This bit's dry. Come on, come and lie down. Good boy. But I'm going to be doing them less and less. So, am I in the shadow of something? I can't work out. No, I'm okay. So, it's going to be less and less. I'm still going to have a cigar. Talk about the occasional TV show and the occasional sports, but it's not going to be every single video. I've talked about so many topics, and I'll be honest, a lot of the time when you're honest about what you think, you're going to annoy someone. and you get a lot of unsubscribes and a lot of hate. And I'm just worn out by it all now, by that. Bernie, come here, come on, because I can't see if you go too far. So unfortunately it means I'm curtailing cigar time. Just because it's just exhausted me. I think maybe if it's, you know, normal topics of conversation about what I'm doing in my life or what's happening with the dogs or whatever, then I'll bring it up. Maybe some major sporting event like today. Paris Saint-Germain beat Arsenal in the final of the Champions League. Football, soccer. Come on, Bernie, you're getting soaked for no reason. Come on. I know you don't care about the rain, but come on. Come on. Come and lie down. Good boy. Where are you going to lie? Are you going to lie on the wood? You going to go on your bed? What are you licking? He's licking his lips with something. I think he found some pizza juice. So, yeah, they won the Champions League and then rioted all over Paris. See what I mean? Can't really talk about it. So, I want to thank everyone that's watched all these cigar times and tunes in for those and likes those. But they're going to be coming less and less. Bernie, come and lie down now. Good boy. He's so belligerent, he really is. Border collies. Give him an inch, they'll take a mile. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. It's great to have Buddy back. I did miss it. It's June now, I think, or end of May. And I haven't camped in Buddy since November. It's a long time, and since then I had all that work done, I've had all the suspension done, and this was the first time I've used it in these conditions, and it's been absolutely flawless so far. Touch wood, it's been absolutely flawless. So I'm glad to be keeping it, and we'll be doing more Buddy camps. I will take it out into some serious weather, just nothing too extreme. And as I said earlier, I'll be taking the Troopy out a lot more, and also with tents. And I'm still going to be doing wild camps, so don't worry. Nothing else on the channel has changed at all. I'll be doing all of that stuff. So don't worry about it. All right, everyone. That's all I wanted to say. I'm going to have this cigar. Going to have my hot chocolate. And then I think we'll move inside, and I'm going to have one of Anne's Eccles cakes. Let me know if you want the recipe to Anne's Eccles cakes. And maybe I can convince her to divulge it. So I'll bring you back inside where it's toasty warm. I mean, it's toasty warm here. Bone dry. Actually, I'm bone dry under here. The only time I get wet is going out to get the camera. All right, see you in a bit, everybody. Oh, what sort of time is it now? 9:20. Bernie is zonked out just here. Hey Bernie, you see him? You probably can't see him. He's completely comatose. Let me see if I can turn this round a bit. Hold on. It's quite difficult. Okay, let's see if that works. Now can you see him? Hello, my lovely. I'm gonna have an Eccles cake. I've been vegging and I've been watching YouTube on my TV, which is here. Midwest Safety. If you've never seen this channel, oh my god, it's so good. It really is. My TV, let me just show you. Oh, so there's my TV there. There's Bernie. There's my Eccles cakes that Anne made me, and oatmeal raisin cookies. Thank you, darling. Look how cozy this is. I've had to turn the heating off because it's so hot in here. 24 degrees Celsius. It's 15 Celsius outside. It's boiling. What's happening is, I have to turn the screen around. Hang on. So what's happening is it's a northerly airflow is kicking in with all this rain. And it's just making it so hot. Now I know that's the opposite. When you're in the northern hemisphere, it's the southerlies that are hot. Here it's the northerlies that are hot. Southerlies are cold, that come up from Antarctica. So Eccles cake. Let me know if you want the recipe. So good. So we're just chilling, Benny and me, watching TV. It's absolutely chucking down outside. I don't know what state the space is going to be in tomorrow morning. But I don't want to go to bed too early because I wake up really early. And I don't sleep that long. So I go to bed pretty late now. So I'll bring you back when I'm in bed. I'm going to be too hot, I think. I've turned the heating off. I've got to get it to cool down in here. I've got the fan vent open. I've got a fan up here. So I might have to set that up tonight just because I'm going to roast otherwise. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy these. Maybe have another hot chocolate. And then see you at bed. And we're going to have a great breakfast as well. Right, I'm in bed. Bernie, how you doing? Come on then, come and say goodnight. Night, night, my lovely. Night, night, my lovely. I know, you've got to lie on your bed though. I can see you wagging your tail. I know. Have a nice night, Bernie. Night, night. Bedtime. Bedtime, Bernie. He'll probably lie on the floor. Let's see what he does. He's checking out the cooking. Night night, Bernie. Bedtime. Go on your bed. Where's he gonna go? It's the coolest spot is on the floor. He's got water. Yeah. So, oh, it's so hot up here. I could make the bed up down there, but it means putting the table away, rolling the seats forward, all sorts of stuff. And it's just set up to sleep here. So what I do instead is, there I have a fan. So I just put that on, circulate the cool air around, and I can aim that at myself. But it's good just circulating the air. And I can feel that's nice. There we go. It's a great fan. I got that on Amazon. Frizz Cool. So, yeah. Nice evening. Nice and relaxed. I'm so hot. It's 14 Celsius outside. I don't know what it is in here. This thing retains so much heat. Like, this is 2 inches thick. this insulation in the roof here. So I can hear it's raining, but it's not overly loud. Can you hear the rain? It's not heavy, but it's non-stop rain. It's meant to get bad tomorrow. We'll see. All right, everybody. What a great night. Oh, I'm so relaxed. Such a good evening. Oh, so much insulation here behind this bubble bit. I'm stuffed. I could do with it being a lot colder, but it is what it is. See, I've got my roof vent open up here. I could do with a new fan with a night setting of just like speed 1 out of 10. Just draws fresh air in. This thing is 1 speed and it's loud. It uses a lot of power. Right, unless something major happens in the middle of the night, which I hope it doesn't. I'll see you all in the morning. Night night, everybody. Okay, sit rep. We just got hit by a huge rainstorm and then a massive amount of wind, and we really shook. And I've got the awning out. I do have it pegged down, but I need to check if it's all right. Yeah. I wonder how bad it's gonna get. I can feel the wind. It's getting much more windy out there. I don't know what time it is. I might have to go outside. Let's see. It's 2:30. 2:30. Let's bring this stuff in. Oh, do I have to go outside? It's very risky to leave this awning out in high wind. Maybe I should bring it back so it's not fully out and just bring it back to say halfway. I think that's the best bet. I should do that. Yeah, it's just not worth the risk of damaging this whole thing, and we really moved around, like really rocked. Okay, let's do that. Oh yeah, here comes the wind. Luckily I pegged it down with the pegs, otherwise I would have already taken it off. I might have to bring it all the way in, because if we get hit by a massive gust and it's out even a little bit, it might damage it, and I just can't afford to take that risk. Oh. Oh, I was fast asleep. Wasn't what I wanted. Middle of the night, bring my chair in. I might leave the fire pit outside. Just bring all this other stuff in. Wow, it's really kicking off. All right, let's Let's bring it in fully. Okay. Yuck. Ugh. All right, in you come. Just the fire pit left outside. Okay. Oh. Oh, Bernie's probably thinking, what on earth was that all about? It just kicked off so quickly. Let me get settled. Oh, all done. Right, the chair is here. I can sort this all out in the morning. Just shuffle this up here. It's not like Bernie's going to be sitting up there. My slippers got a little bit damp there, but luckily I have my boots ready. Night night, Bernie. Sorry, did I disturb you? What a hard life Bernie has. Back up into my coffin. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, well, at least I got to it. That could have been way worse. That could have been very, very bad. Wow. Hey, you saw my pajamas. Oh no. Imagine if I'd lost the awning. Surprisingly, that wouldn't have been the first time I've lost an awning. I learnt from last time on the mountain when I lost the whole thing, got ripped off. Alright, now it's just the noise of the storm. We'll see how heavy this rain gets and how windy it gets. Don't know if you can hear it. It's just died down a bit. Man, that was crazy. It just moved. The whole van rocked. Just out of nowhere. Bang. Doo, doo. Alright, I'm going to try and get back to sleep. Bit of adrenaline there. Oh, there's something else major happens in the middle of the night. I'll bring you back. 3 a.m. It is really kicking off out there now. Listen. On your bed, Bernie. It's still bedtime. Night night, Bernie. Good boy. Still bedtime. Listen to the rain. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It's coming in waves of intensity. It's definitely getting worse. I'm so glad I brought the awning in. We've got that warning gust. Back to sleep. Oh. It's so loud when it gets going. Even under all this insulation, it's still incredibly loud when it's very heavy outside. Be interesting to see the state of the river in the morning. Morning, Bernie. Morning, everybody. Morning, Bernie. How you doing? Hello, puppy. Morning. Oh, I think he's coming up. Come on, then. Is he coming up? He knows how to do it. You know, he's done it once before. Oh, he's done it. Oh. Oh no, I've asked for it. Lie down, Bernie. He's a good boy. Morning, puppy. Morning. Careful. Morning. I know. So, oh, what a night. Eh? What a night. That was so noisy. It's died down out there now. It's still raining. It hasn't stopped at all night. Hello, my lovely. Morning, Bernie. You had a nice sleep, didn't you? Morning. Yeah, what a night. So loud. It's 7:30 now. I've actually slept in. I get up much earlier than this usually. Excuse me. Bernie. Yuck. Hello, my lovely. Morning. Morning, Bernie. Ow. Okay. All right. So, let's get up. I need a coffee. We've got to let him out to pee. Yeah. And let's see what it's like out there. And we'll go look at the river. Should we get up, Bernie? Come on. Let's get up. Off you go. Go on then. Let's see if he can work out how to get down now. He's got up. Bernie, come on then. Let's go. Down, Bernie. Where's he going? Where have you gone? Why have you gone this way? What's going on? Oh, I see. You've decided to come in for more cuddles. We've got to get up, Bernie. Not cuddle time. You've had morning cuddles. Come on then. Let's go, Bernie. Come on. Come on. Down. Come on, Bernie. Down. Good boy. There you go. Right. My turn. Okay. Oh. Right. Coffee time. We've got to get dressed. Right, I put the heating on because I need it to get drier in here. It was 90% humidity in here. So now, and it was 16. Now it's already 19, 80. And outside it's a horrible 15, 99% humidity. That's just absolutely gross. Right, we've got to let Bernie out to pee. Do you want to pee, Bernie? Pee, pee. Oh, I'm not going out though. Not yet. Okay, stay close, Bernie. Right, so I'll keep an eye on him, bring him in and we'll have a coffee. Oh, it's so grim out here. I've got to deal with my fire pit before I can bring it in. Somehow let that dry out a bit. But it's been like this all night and we had some torrential rain. It's all seemed to have died down a bit now, just normal rain, no more wind. Those gusts were horrendous. I'm glad I got the awning in when I did. But yeah, this isn't... this is perfect grim, I should say. Oh, I love this camper van, I really do. Buddy, look, with its open window like that, if there were some bugs, I could put the bug mesh up. Like so. I need to replace these though because the catch mechanism is wearing down. But you lock it in place basically. Let me work that out and then I'll show you. There you go. So I've got the window open, drawing in some fresh air. I do have the heater on as well. That's okay. And we'll have a coffee. Whoa. Okay, coffee time. Oh, and then we've got to do Bernie's breakfast. Uh-oh, did I say the B word, Bernie? Did I say breakfast? Give you your breakfast any minute. Let me just get my coffee on. And then we will do your breakfast. Sorry, he's licking his lips. He wants his food. He's a hungry boy. What a night. Took me ages to get to sleep. And then when I did get to sleep, that huge gust of wind just rocked us like crazy. And then it just all kicked off after that and kept me awake for, I'd say, a good couple of hours. I couldn't get back to sleep. Nightmare, absolute nightmare. It was so loud. But we're here, and I'd rather be in here than in a tent. Good old buddy. What an amazing vehicle. Right, let's do Bernie's breakfast. Let me find his bottle. Ugh. Yeah, so he's still on this strict diet, but it's actually working. He's perfect condition. He's got a lovely coat. This is just very special food. It's gastro food. I think it's Royal Canin. Uh-oh. Dropped one. Royal Canin. He used to have really bad stomach issues. Diarrhea and stuff like that. Now, no problem whatsoever. And he wolfs it down. He absolutely loves this food. We've tried it with water, as I said. He's not a huge fan. Breakfast. Go on then, Bernie. Good boy. Alright, so you get to listen to him, even if you can't see him. Oh wow, it's picked up. Can you see this river of water coming down here? Thing is, there's another wave coming in of very, very heavy deluge, and I think that's not until this evening. So I hope I can clear the fords. I hope they're okay. I'm sure they will be. But we'll see what the river's like. Yeah, after a couple of coffees. Actually, maybe even after breakfast. Let's do breakfast first. We'll have coffee, then breakfast, and then we'll go and check out the river. Let Bernie have a bit of a walk before we head off. But it is coming down out there. Gross. Oh, it's a shame I don't have that click-clack window that opens upwards. It's a shame I don't have that here. That would be awesome. This is too big to set that up, I think. I doubt they could do it in this size. And I've spent so much money on Buddy already. No more changes. Are you done, Bernie? He's done. Right, I'm gonna have this and we'll do breakfast. Come on, Bernie. You're done. You got water? Yep. Come on then, on your bed, Bernie. Up, up. Not under here. Because I need to be able to sit here, Bernie. You can't. Path of least resistance. Is that a nice breakfast? Find out. This is hot, Bernie. It's hot. Hey, let's put the waffle maker on. Now I think I need to deactivate the smoke alarm, because this thing always smokes. Okay, so we just set this thing quite high. Alright, that's on. It's running. It's heating. Right, I'll take the smoke alarm out. And that's it. So that should take, I think it takes about 5 minutes to heat up. It'll tell me when it's ready. I need pancake mix. I'd be interested to know, of the viewers, who prefers buddy camps, who prefers truck camps, who prefers wild camps. I ask this question all the time, but I get such mixed answers depending on the time of year. I think a lot of it has to do with whether it's snowing, raining, or pleasant. I don't know. The thing is, I can't always find the weather. It's not always like this here. It does vary. Okay. I should have put more water in this time. So yeah, what do you prefer, and what is it about the buddy camps that people like so much? Is it the being cozy? Because it is cozy, it is nice. I think what it is I've got a lot of viewers who are older. They can't do the wild camps, and even if they could, they wouldn't. Not interested. I think I've got a demographic of viewer that also is more into coziness, comfort. And they could have a camper van. And they could go camping in it. I think cost is prohibitive right now for a lot of people. So they get to see people like me doing it instead and living vicariously through us. So I think it's demographic particular. I do get a lot of comments, people very adamant that they're just not interested in certain types of camping. Like, oh, I don't like the troopy, I'm just not interested, I'm out. Just like that. People are so angry. It's as if they think that all the content should just be for them only. Look. We make content for everybody. And it's also just about us going out, me, Bernie, whatever, going out camping. And just filming the camping that I'm doing at that time. Imagine if I just did wild camps and that was it. Just did buddy camps and that was it. You know, van life only. I would be bored. You would be bored. And I'm not a van lifer. I'll never live in a van. This is not me. I like camping in a van occasionally and doing road trips. I could not live in a van. I need my house. I need my comforts. I need to be with my wife. Yeah, and I worked hard to build my house, and I want to enjoy it. If I want to travel and explore, I just get in the van, I go and have an explore, and I come back home. In a country like America, somewhere huge, I can understand it. But even then, how long can you go in a van before you're just like, okay, you know what? We need to be in a home. A house, not home. Not like a mental home or an old people's home. So I ask you, how long could you do it? If you're van camping, how long could you van life for? What's the burnout? How long do people last? Now, I know a lot of van camp channels. And a lot of the time, they don't sound that happy. You know? It's like not much going on in their life except filming for YouTube, and that's it. And that's the problem, is that they've turned their entire life of van life into something for YouTube only. Some people, I'm saying, not everybody. There are YouTubers who just do it part-time YouTube, but they explore. Now in Australia it's different. In Australia, see what happens is people just do big trips for a couple of months, 3 months, whatever, and then get back home. Yeah, very strange. Everyone's got a different story. I'd like to hear everybody's stories, to be honest, as to what they're doing if they've done van life anywhere, Australia, US, anywhere, New Zealand, but also just what they would do. If they retired now, would they take a year and go van camping, van lifing? And how big a van? Would you have something small, compact like this that can fit into normal supermarket car spaces, is very compact, no clutter, comfortable, warm, capable four-wheel drive? Or would you want something a bit bigger, luxury, more grand, uses a lot more fuel, newer? Or, you know, do you like this with its character? This is 1996, this thing. So yeah, I'd be just curious to hear what everyone's opinion of this is. Okay, now I think we're looking good here. Starting to smoke, so because it's impossible to clean a waffle maker properly when you're in the van. I need to take this out and clean it at home properly. It's got remnants of maple syrup in there, I think. So this is going to smoke like crazy when I open it. Oh, here we go. Ready. The ready lights come on. Okay. In case you're wondering, this is the Breville waffle maker. Might have made this a bit too runny. Yeah, it's going to overflow, but it's okay. Because it's got an overflow channel. See, it spills out the side. So it doesn't actually spill. It just cooks that on the outside. This ring here. So I've got a whole gloop load here. And then it will beep at me again when this is ready. Shouldn't be long now. Actually, I can keep you online. Let me keep you here while I'm waiting. So, continuing the conversation. Wild camping. So I think this storm is going to get big. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go home after this. And then pack for a wild camp up in the pines. Behind my house, there's a hill. And beautiful pine trees. And in the rain, it's just so pretty. And I haven't done it for years. I think since COVID. And it's the one thing I get requested the most is to go and camp in the pines. So I'll pack for that. I'll get home, pack for that, and we'll go straight back out again. So hopefully the next video after this, if all goes to plan, if I can even get out of here, which I hope I can, and get home, then we'll head down up there. We'll have some good food up there instead, and we'll do another night. And then I can directly compare the night and day I've had in here compared to the night and day I've had wild camping in pretty much the same storm. And what do you like about wild camps? These people that say, no, I don't like all this. I don't like the van life stuff. I don't like Troopy. I'm unsubscribing or whatever. What is it about wild camping videos that you like so much? And actually, how long do you even watch them for? Do you just watch them for 5 minutes? Do you skip to bits you like and then that's it? You say, are you one of these people that comment 5 minutes after the video's come out? Say, great video, loved it. Can't wait to see another one. Because you've only watched a couple of minutes of it and you've skipped through to some nice bits and that's it. When you make these videos, they're an hour, 2 hours long. Some people sit there and they watch the whole thing. And I think those are the people that I like making videos for. So if you have requirements like, oh no, I only watch wild camping videos or something, you've got to understand that I'm making content, and I always have made content for people that want very long form videos. Very long form, that are happy to put it on and sit there in an evening and watch for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I've made 3, 4, 5 hour videos. That's who I make the videos for. People who want to sit with me and experience the whole thing. Not the TikTok generation. And not people that just want 5 minutes. So I think I did go through a period of trying to strike a balance, but I just decided that no, you know what, the right method is what I want, and it's these long, very long format videos. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I can't imagine it's very long, under 2 hours, I would have thought. But yeah, let me know what you think, what length of video you like watching. Again, put it all in the comments, because I'll tell you what's happened is, since more and more people have started watching, I'm going to put coffee on as well. Since more and more people have started watching YouTube on TV, the comments have dropped. And I've seen it. I've seen YouTube TV growth, people watching on TV, and comments dropping. Because you can't comment on TV and people are too lazy. They'll watch the video, but there's no way for them to comment, and they can't be bothered to go on a computer or onto their phone, find the video, and then make a comment. So, try and counter that. Try and understand that for people making the content, they do want to hear back. They do want the comments. So if you're one of the people that watch on TV and you do think of a comment and you do think of something, just takes a minute. Load the video up on your phone or on the computer, and just put your comment in. Hopefully it's a nice comment. At least you can give thumbs up on the TV. Great. So if you can give thumbs up, that's excellent as well. But I'm sure people would have comments. I'm sure people have something to say, an opinion about stuff. Here we go. And it just seems wasted otherwise. Whoa, whoops. Sorry, Bernie. All right, here we go. Let's see if this comes out perfectly. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's got some, yes! Wow, look at that. It's absolutely perfect. Right, let me unplug this. Oh yeah. Maple syrup. Lashings of maple syrup. Go big or go home. Check it out. Camping waffle with maple syrup. Lashings of maple syrup. And the cappuccino. In the middle of nowhere. In a rainstorm. Perfect. Stuck in. Bon appetit, everybody. Mmm. Oh yeah. This is the life. Mm. Right, I'm going to have this, have a coffee, and we'll go and check out the river. See how much it's risen, and we'll let Bernie have a play outside. Then we'll head off. And fingers crossed, we make it out of here. Just before we go for a walk, a weka has appeared. The big bird out there. And Bernie is absolutely glued to it. Now, if I open this, let's see. Oh, wrong hand. Can you all see the weka walking around out there? Big brown bird. A lot of tourists come here and think they've seen a kiwi, but no, it's a weka. Good boy, Bernie. Can you see the weka? He's trying to smell, sniffing. He wants to go and herd it. That's his instinct. Ears are up. It's got the eye. Very alert. Right, what we'll do is So I wanted to go and walk over to the river. Holy moly. It's really coming down. We're going to get absolutely drenched. What I'm thinking is I might actually drive over there. So yeah, we'll just drive over and have a look out the door. I don't think I'm going to walk down to the river. It's just too much. We're going to get so soaked. Isn't that right, Bernie? So that's what we'll do. We'll drive over, have a peek out, and then we'll head off. Because I don't want to get stuck here, and this rain is going to get worse today. They've upgraded the warning. So yeah, we'll do that. I'm just waiting for this waffle maker to cool down. Oh, look at him. He's really fixated on that Wecker. I don't know if you can all see it walking around out there. Bernie, you got a Wecker? You got a friend? Right, I've got to close that, Bernie. Sorry. Rain's coming in. Right, let's drive over there. Right, let's shut the lights off. Okay, got to bring the fire pit in. This is going to be a wet, messy job. Oh, gross. Yuck. Oh, it's like a pig pen out here. It's disgusting. Okay, time to get out of here. Oh look, it's the Weckers. Here they are. Hey guys, they're such a nuisance. They disappear. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go and look at the river. Oh man, it's so flooded. That's my brakes warning me. All right. Oh. Gross. Right, I need this to warm up a bit. And then we can head off. Let's put the demist on. And then we'll head off and look at the river. Right, let's go and have a wander over. So I've got four-wheel drive engaged, and I think I'm going to need it because this ground is so gross. A little bit of slippage. See, this is why short wheelbase van like this with proper four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, whatever you want to call it, gets the job done. You can fit into tiny spaces, he said. Man, it's so wet. All right, we'll have a peek at the river. Gosh, I just think it's going to get worse as well. Let's have a look, see how bad it is. I think it's gushing, I can see it. Don't want to lose your brakes here. And we'll just stand on the edge and have a look. And we'll let Bernie out, just because I think he might need to do his ablutions quickly. Come on, Bernie. You can come out quickly. Come on then. Let's go and have a quick look. Come on, good boy. Alright, let's see how it looks. Oh yes, look at this. Wow. That is incredible. Holy moly. Compare this to yesterday. Wow, it's come right up. You know where I was saying it clips the wall? Bernie, don't go down there. That is incredible. Wait here, Bernie. Look at that. Amazing. Stay, Bernie. Don't want you getting washed away. And look, the logs that I pointed at that were above my head, they're there. So I was standing over there, and that's above where I was standing, above my head now. That's the power. Unreal. Gosh, imagine if you were stupid enough to think you could camp down here. It's going to come. It's going to keep rising right up to where we are. Right up to my feet here. It's going to come up here, because look at this log here. That's what's happened. There's debris here in that tree right next to me. That's where it's come from. Look, here. This is how high it gets. So literally it would be touching my feet even here. Wow, that's crazy. All right, let's get back up into the dry. I've got a feeling these ford crossings are going to be awful. Stick around for that. I don't know what they're going to be like. I hope I'm not stranded, but you just can't tell. I think getting out now is definitely the right move, because the intensity is meant to pick up today. This is a serious rainstorm now. Definitely got worse. All right, everyone, bring you back on the road. Isn't that right, Bernie? And fingers crossed we can cross the ford. All right, come on, Bernie, let's go. Up, here, on your bed. Come on, good boy. Oh, wow, the ground is so slippery. Oh, gosh. Woo. I was only out there for a minute. Soaked. Now let me get all this off. Wow, I can't get over how raging that was already. Can you imagine what it's going to be like tomorrow after even more torrential rain? Ah man, it just rises so quickly. It's such a big catchment area to that stream. Well, river. Right, we're off. If I have to, if I feel the need to go into low range, then I can do that. If the fords look a bit tricky and I just do not want to bog down. But I'm hoping I'll be okay. So let's get to the fords. Okay, well this was a mini ford. Oh, okay, they're fine. Yeah, I think the catchment area for these fords isn't actually that big. Saying that, neither of these are the big ones. Alright, that's the two small ones dealt with. The big one is where a lot of the washouts and landslips happen. And that's the one that I'm a little bit worried about. Okay, here's the big one. Wow. That's a lot deeper than yesterday. I'm not going to mess around here. Going straight through. I'm not going to stop to film because this is going to come up to my doors. Let's go. Oh, wowza! Did you see that come over the windscreen? Holy moly! Buddy! That's the deepest water this has ever been in. I got to admit, I was a little bit worried there, and I'm glad I've got out now because tomorrow I don't think that will be passable in anything other than the Troopy. Holy moly, that came right up. Luckily the air intakes for the engine are very high. They're not at the front either, they're at the side. Gosh, that was deeper than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if the camera picked up the water coming over the screen there. Alright, we just got to get out of here because the rain isn't letting up. The road's getting worse and the fords are getting worse, and I'm hoping that the river's not flooded me out at the end of the road. So what I'll do is I'll bring you back once I get to the end of this road and back to the highway, which is about 20 minutes. So I'll bring you back then, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we make it and we're all okay. Oof, okay, we made it out. The river's coming right up to the road now, but we're back out onto the main road. Fields are flooding. Oh yeah, all that water's not going to be there. So, thanks again everybody for coming on this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more buddy videos, let me know in the comments. Please give it a thumbs up. Thanks to all our Buy Me a Coffee members, all our YouTube subscribers, all our fans, comments, likes, Instagram, Facebook, X. Thanks so much everybody. So from Tony and Bernie, who's in the back somewhere on his bed, see you again soon for Maybe Camping. Thanks again everybody.